As a friendly reminder to everybody who's watching, Bruxish still looks like she's from rock bottom, and Tapu Koko is still my warrior self. Yo, what's up guys? PKSparkxx here. Got more information for you guys because we got us another new trailer this morning. As I told you guys was going to happen in my last video where I talked about all 7 new Pokemon. Now we have updated information thanks to the information coming out in English so I can read it. Yay, breaking language barrier, or not breaking language barrier, I guess more so just, you know, giving me a new barrier to look at that I can see through. In any case, here's some new information about everybody. Let's talk about CUTIEFLY because it is the most useless thing out there. CUTIEFLY, its ability is Honey Gather and Shield Dust. Shield Dust, I believe that prevents, it's like overcoat. I think, what exactly does Shield Dust even do? I don't know anybody with Shield Dust for an ability. Let me just look this up real quick. I'm actually looking this up right now in the actual video. I'm not even gonna cut it out. Blocks the added effects of attacks taken. Okay, so you can't get burns, you can't get hit with thunder paralysis from discharge, stuff like that. Okay, that's a little useful ability. But what I find interesting is that they felt the need to bring back Honey Gather. Why? I thought Honey Gather was like a gimmick ability given to Combi. Like, is Combi and CUTIEFLY gonna be working together? Well, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe Honey is gonna be another mechanic, like a focused mechanic in the Alola region, which would make sense, but alright, CUTIEFLY, you're one of the useless mons of 7th gen, it's okay. So, a while back during E3 weekend, and I wasn't able to make a video on it because of it, we were announced to Grubbin, little tiny bug, a little tentacle looking like a freaking shrimp. It looked kind of cool, right? Well, it didn't, but it looked kind of cute. It looked cute. But it has been confirmed, and everyone was speculating, but I wasn't sure because they just didn't look alike. But you know what? It is correct. Grubbin evolves into Charjabug, and Charjabug's ability is Charge. So I believe Charge actually does Charge. I know Charge is an attack, but is Charge an ability? Hold up, I actually don't know now. I'm thinking right now. I don't think that that's an actual. No, it's not. It's coming up under the attack dex. So we have a new ability for him. I wonder what it does. Yo, how much you want to bet? It's like if he gets hit by an electric attack, then he gains more experience. So he can evolve into Vikavolt faster. That just sounds kind of right. I don't know, but there you go. So we have Charge for his ability. However, Charjabug does evolve into Vikavolt, and Vikavolt's ability is Levitate, which means that an attack that was neutral to him, or a type that was neutral to him, is now immune, or well, resisted. It's immune with ability. So if you use like, what the heck is the name of that ability? Gastral Acid on him, then he's done. If you use Skill Swap, then you can take Levitate away from him, something like that. But still, like, Vikavolt does get the ability Levitate. Bruxish is another Pokemon that got his ability confirmed. So Dazzle is no longer Dazzle. In America, it would be called Dazzling. Definitely sounds a little bit, because Dazzle just sounds a little too simple. Adding the Dazzling, I know it's a real aesthetic change, but it sounds more appropriate. So that's why they named it. It just does sound appropriate to me. I'm sorry. But Bruxish's other ability is Strong Jaw, which means that it could be a physical attacker. Or it could be like the lion Pokemon from section. I forget your name. Embort? No, it's not. What the heck is your name? Pivor. There you go, Pivor. It could be like Pivor, where he has the ability Rivalry, but he's better as a special attacker. So they could be doing the same thing with Bruxish. Who knows? But I mean, this second ability is Strong Jaw. So there you go. Togedemaru, you guys know Silver the Hedgehog. He is back. Yo, I'm naming mine Silver. Like, straight up, I'm naming my Togedemaru Silver. That's right, I'm going to catch one just to use that nickname. But in any case, his abilities were also confirmed. I was wrong in guessing that it was Motor Drive. He actually has the ability Lightning Rod. You guys already know you get hit by an electric attack, and it raises your special attack by 1 stage. His other abilities also Iron Barbs, which makes huge amounts of sense because you guys saw the picture I showed last time. He put his quills up there, and now he can use them and do damage. So it's kind of cool. Hopefully he has a little bit of bulk to him, because I don't think he's gonna be that fast, but hopefully he has a little bulk to him. He'll actually be useful. But we'll have to see. Now, my inner warrior self. He has been confirmed to be a guardian of Mela Island. Come and let's guard together the Mela Island. Let's all go to guard Mela Island. go. Okay, anyway. His ability, which summons electric terrain, has been confirmed to be Electric Surge. So pretty much it's just, you know, electricity everywhere. Zapdos is most likely his best friend, and they're going to be having tea sometime on the, what are the islands called in Pokemon 2000? I forget. But in any case, the new attack that Tapu Koko showed off, which, thank you for keeping his English name, or keeping his Japanese name in English. That's so good. Thank you for that. But Tapu Koko, the new attack he showed off is Nature's Madness. The only thing I can assume is that it's a stronger nature power. You know, nature power is actually affected by the berry that you're holding. Well, Nature's Madness is probably exclusive to him, or maybe the trio Pokemon. And instead of having to hold a berry, it just goes by the terrain. So whatever's around them is what it goes with. So if you're like in a stadium mode, then it'll probably be like, it'll probably be like Body Slam or something like that. I don't know, but it'll be a stronger Body Slam. Like the base attack is probably like 110 or something, because that's his signature. So Tapu Koko, Guardian of Melamela Island, ability Electric Surge, and new attack Nature's Madness. I'm all for it. Tapu Koko, you that dude, man. You are that dude. Hey! Now, besides the English confirmation of abilities, attacks, all that and more, and even the evolutionary line of Grubbin, Charjabug, and Vikavolt, we were given some new screenshots. However, most of it doesn't really show much, so I'm not going to show everything. But what I do want to talk about are 3 specific screenshots. One of them shows the character in a really big, beautiful forest. Like, you got sunlight peering down through from the leaves up top. It's just wild when you look at it. So what is it? That's the one screenshot. I thought it just looked nice, and it looks like you have a lot to explore as well. So shouts to Pokemon for actually improving everything. And speaking of improving things, the other screenshot I wanted to talk to you guys about is Pikachu looks like he's doing Thunder Shock, I can only assume, but the animation itself just looks a step above what we saw in 6th gen with Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and of course X and Y, which I still want, you know, more of the Kalos region. Please go back to the Kalos region. But it just looks decent. So if this is anything to go by, I think all the battle animations is going to be a cut above the rest when it comes to 6th gen. Now, if only they can fix the frame stuttering when you want to do a double battle, or when you turn 3D on. Stop that. Come on. Then again, it'll probably be fixed if you buy a new 3DS. I'm not trying to buy a new 3DS, so. Now this last screenshot. You can ride on a Stoutland. Why? Like, can you ride on any Pokemon now? Or is this something like how it was in Kalos region, where you could ride on a Mamoswine to get through like a thick snowed area, like where the Mamoswine is just digging through? Is this something like that? I'm assuming that's what it is, because if you were to make a model like this for a lot of Pokemon, it'd probably take up a lot of data. So I'm assuming that this is just something used in this mountainous region. You ride on a Stoutland, which, by the way, can I just say the model for Stoutland is looking pretty decent. But I don't know. I'm expecting that this is just map only, and you can't ride on any Pokemon out there. But what this does bring the question is, what question this does bring up is, can you have Pokemon walk beside you? That's all we really want, is to have Pokemon walk behind us. We haven't had that since Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and before that we haven't had that since Yellow. And everybody loved that feature. Having a giant Wailord walk behind you has always been amazing. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they can bring this back, but you can ride on Stoutlands now. I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not bad. It's not riding on a Skittle. Skittle, you could hop over ledges and all that. Skittle was cool. I don't know what the Stoutland can do. But, hey, maybe he can just use that Wild Charge and get you through there faster. I mean, you might be a little paralyzed after. No, you can't get paralyzed. You may be a little electrocuted after, but, I mean, I think you'll be good. So that's all the new Pokemon news from today. So we got updated information regarding the 7 Pokemon that was revealed yesterday. We got evolutionary lines. We got my homie Tapu Koko confirmed to be the Guardian of Melamela Island. And of course, we got these fancy new screenshots. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I look forward to hearing your opinions, and I definitely look forward to seeing how hype you guys are for 7th gen, because this is turning out to be one amazing gen. I'm loving the designs of the Pokemon. I'm loving the layout of the map. I'm loving the themes of everything. I'm loving these new abilities. So far, nothing has disappointed me. Not everything catches me. Like Charjabug's design doesn't really grasp me, but at the same time, it does. Grubbin, it's just a Grubbin, but I mean, like, you always have to have those Pokemon that are just there, you know? Like, freaking, I love Vivillon from 6th Gen, but Scatterbug was that Pokemon that was just there. You know, it has to happen, so deal with it. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy as well. But that's my time with you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. Demolish the like button for me if you enjoyed my versions of the Pokemon news, and if you guys want to see more from me. And of course, if you do want to see more from me, not just Pokemon news, but the Pokemon Let's Plays, the Mario Let's Plays, the live streams, all that and more, subscribe. It is your friend. And maybe turn on mobile notifications too. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay hot, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.